Standing tall among all black men, as the richest of them all, always called to serve as part of national economic teams by successive presidents since the return of power to civilian rule, has managed to be personal friends to all successive presidents without being a card-carrying member of any political party. Many say he's one of the most distinguished human minds on the African continent, creating wealth, jobs, and making his country, Nigeria, and other African countries stronger through local enterprise targeted at import substitution. A beacon of light, an African legend indeed. Others see him as a business opportunist who leveraged his way through life, from leveraging his family name, money, and influence to quickly establish himself in business, to leveraging on his political ties to sway big decisions his way in his own financial interests, and leave a wreckage of dead smaller businesses in his wake. But who is Aliko Dangote? Or better still, who is Aliko Dangote to you? This is Discourse, and I'm Azubuike. Aliko Dangote's story begins not in the halls of prestigious universities, but in the heart of Kano, Nigeria. Born in 1957, Dangote wasn't your typical entrepreneur. His family was already prominent in business, and unlike many African tycoons who studied abroad, Dangote received a business degree in Africa. His immersion in the Nigerian market from a young age would prove to be a strategic advantage. It's important to note that Dangote never lived a typical trajectory of a wealthy African businessman. No Ivy League education, no Wall Street experience. His knowledge came from ground up, understanding the Nigerian market intimately. He saw the potential in his own backyard. While others chased Western dreams, Dangote saw a continent brimming with untapped resources. He started small, importing sugar and rice, but his vision was vast. Unlike many other privileged children who would have opted to take up a role in their family businesses, Dangote decided to go on his own venture, to chase his own business dreams. With a loan from his wealthy uncle, he started importing commodities like sugar and rice. He quickly grasped the inefficiencies in the import system and saw an opportunity. Dangote leveraged his family connections to secure favorable deals and government contracts. Critics say this was his first glimpse of opportunism, but his supporters argue it was simply shrewd business. Dangote's rise was meteoric. He diversified into cement production, recognizing the need for infrastructure development in Africa. His Dangote Group became a behemoth, providing jobs and business opportunities for many thousands and supplying essential goods across the continent. He further diversified into oil and gas, building the largest single-train refinery in the world, a 650,000 barrels per day refinery and petrochemical plant. Having recognized the need for Nigeria to be self-sufficient in energy, its commencement of the sale of diesel has seen the commodity price drop significantly, providing better profit margins to marketers and cheaper energy for our industries, which is already having a significant economic impact on Nigeria's economy. But here's where the narrative gets interesting. Critics say that Dangote's local refining is set to kill another set of smaller businesses who import petroleum products into Nigeria over the years. He's about to completely disrupt that business model. Dangote has cultivated close ties with successive Nigerian presidents. Many see this as a genuine commitment to national development, a sort of public-private partnership. However, whispers abound of backroom deals and preferential treatment that eliminates competition. Dangote, however, has consistently denied any wrongdoing. He maintains that his success is due to hard work, strategic vision, and a deep commitment to African development. Dangote, some say, possessed a strategic brilliance. He leveraged his connection, which some allege included government officials, to secure import licenses and favorable tax breaks. This allowed him to undercut competitors and establish his company, Dangote Group, as the clear market leader in Nigeria. Anyone familiar with the Nigerian business environment will know about the no love lost between Dangote and the Bua groups, a group who has mirrored Dangote's business models and are emerging as his main rivals. Bua has managed to break some of the high barriers of entry that Dangote sets for his competitors. They fight over mining rights and market dominance, always trying to outwit each other. Many businesses who could not scale those barriers had gone under. He's been accused of masterminding certain import bans to favor his own local manufacturing businesses. He's said to use economics of scale to drive prices down and push his competitors out of business. Most Nigerians believe that this is good for the country and its citizens who buy more affordable goods. Let's not forget the human cost of some of Dangote's business practices. Accusations of environmental damage and unfair labor practices have put a dent on his image. Is this the dark side of a business opportunist who prioritizes profit over people? Dangote is a vocal advocate for investing in Africa. He pours his wealth back into the continent, building factories and creating jobs. Is this patriotism or a calculated move to solidify his dominance? He's no stranger to controversy. Some hail him as a patriot, someone who tirelessly reinvests his wealth in Africa, his net worth making him a regular face on Forbes' rich list. But is all that money truly helping Nigeria? Or is he lining his own pockets? There's no easy answer, but I'm sure we can agree on one thing, which is that Dangote undeniably contributes to Africa's development. But is it out of genuine love for Africa, or a way to secure his position as the continent's unchallenged business king? Love him or hate him, Aliko Dangote is an undeniable force in Africa. His story is a microcosm of the continent's complex journey, full of potential, riddled with challenges. Will Dangote be remembered as a Pan-African visionary or a ruthless opportunist? Only time will tell. But what do you think? Is he a hero or a villain? More importantly, who is Aliko Dangote to you? Leave your thoughts in the comments below and don't forget to like and subscribe for more stories. This is Discourse. My name is Azubuike. Thank you for watching this video.